welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video that's been requested so many times. It is a review of the latest release from Kayali Fragrances, the new Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. So I'm going to be letting you know what this smells like, layering combination recommendations, and I also got to meet Mona for her launch. She came to London the other day and I got to spend some time with her. I did a bit of an interview, so I also have that for you at the end of the video as well. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. I'm all about perfumes. I have hundreds of other videos like this. I have videos on all of the other Kayali fragrances, so I'll leave them linked down below, along with where you can get them all around the world. And if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And of course, you can get my fragrances, Empress, Aphrodite, and my super concentrated Slow Wax candles, all on my website with worldwide shipping at SokiLondon.com. Cool. So there's been so many new releases from the Kayali brand. I think it was about 7 last year, and now this year we have the new Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. The Kayali Fragrances is a niche brand that's owned and run by Mona KATTAN, who is the sister of Huda KATTAN of Huda Beauty. Mona, I think, is also the CEO of Huda Beauty, and her passion is fragrances. She has like this multi-million-pound fragrance collection. It's amazing, and I really like the brand because, you know, female founded, female led. Most fragrance brands are owned by larger companies and they're not like run by the person that created them or that creates the fragrances or anything. So I really like that. And Mona's also been really lovely to me, giving me advice about creating my brand as well. Been quite a few gourmand sweet perfume releases from Kayali. We had the Yum Pistachio last year, which was like an ice cream, pistachio ice cream. And she has lots of like vanilla perfumes as well. And this one definitely fits into the vanilla perfume category, but it has a lot of other cool, unusual notes in it as well. So when you first spray it, you definitely get that sweet vanilla candy shop vibe. All the marketing and everything has a cool theme all around like candy shops, like all different sweets, all Mona's favorite sweets. And I would say that when you first spray it, probably the first like candy you get is pear drop. It has a pear top note, so you get a slightly sweet but still fresh pear. You guys know I love pear and fragrances, so it actually doesn't come in straight away as being like sickly sweet or anything. It comes in with this pear, sweet pear. One of the other notes that is listed as being here is bubblegum. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you'll actually know that I really dislike the smell of bubblegum. I don't really get any bubblegum flavor in this, so if you don't like bubblegum, I wouldn't worry about that. I do get a little bit of the white caramel in here, so it's not like a deep evening caramel, it's like a lighter caramel. And then we've got rock sugar and vanilla cream, so really you're getting a lot of sugary sweet notes, like walking into a candy shop. And running through it all is definitely a vanilla, slightly musky vanilla undertone, but you definitely do get the smell of sugar in here. I would say that it's quite fun, it's quite sexy, it's light-hearted. It's an eau de parfum. All her fragrances are eau de parfums, and I would say you could definitely wear this during the day. It's not heavy, it's got this light-hearted sweetness to it, so it's quite fun. You could definitely wear this like in the summertime, and I do really like that it has that pairing, so it's not just loads of gourmand notes. In terms of layering, I really like Kayali Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. This one came out a few years ago and it's like a vanilla-y coconut. So if I layer it there, it just makes it a little bit deeper. It's quite a deep coconut in here. So I would say for the evening, you could perhaps layer these two together to create something a little bit warmer, deeper, cozier, and heavier for the evening time. And then for the summer, she has her 2 Eden fragrances, Juicy Apple, which I love, super appley, and then Sparkling Lychee, which is kind of a little bit like my Aphrodite, but lychee's a little bit more sharper than mango that's in mine. But these two both layer really nicely with it. They bring out the pear note, the sweetness. I love this one. It's so appley. It literally smells like a red apple, and it reminds me a little bit of Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy, of Nina Ricci, Nina. Very fun and light-hearted. And then the lychee one is probably the lightest in the Kayali range. Very like fresh, uplifting, and quite sweet as well. It has like a candy note in it. So my top recommendations for layering would be with those three, with the vanilla candy. So this comes in 3 sizes. This is the 50ml, which is around £73. You've then got the 100ml, which is around £98. And then she has the cute little 10ml purse sprays, which are around £28. All the fragrances come in those sizes. So definitely a Soki approved fragrance, definitely one for lovers of sweet, sugary perfumes. It's super fun, lighthearted. I love this pearlescent effect on the bottle, and Mona said it reminded her of like a candy wrapper, and it definitely has those vibes. It's slightly pink purple, and then yeah, it's got this pearlescent effect on it, which I love. So let me know if you've tried it, what you think. All the links will be down below. And now I'm gonna cut to my chat, my interview with Mona, so you guys can watch that now. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. So guys, I'm here with the amazing Mona of Kayali, and we're super excited to try her new fragrance. And I thought it would be perfect, for Mona to try Aphrodite and see how it layers as well, because you've got the sweet notes in here. So we're gonna try layering it for the first time and see.
I just sprayed it on my skin. I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful.
Getting the
gorgeous.
mango.
And there's coconut in here too, right?
Yeah, you've got coconut milk in there, you've got some lotus flower, and I think bringing out the sweetness for gourmand lovers. I think you're definitely a gourmand. You have so many gourmand perfumes, right? So shall we combine it?
Sure, of course. Let's put vanilla candy on top.
Oh my gosh, I love the bottle, this pearlescent, iridescent.
Thank you so much.
It matches my nails today.
Thank you, it does.
Right?
Matching.
Yay, amazing.
It's supposed to, it reminded me of like a candy wrapper.
Yeah,
so that's
100%.
why we did this. We wanted to make it look like a candy wrapper.
And then we've got the pair of top notes. Bubblegum, so unusual, right? Caramel, rock sugar, vanilla, cream. So let's, oh my gosh, it smells so good. So shall we lay it
on top? Yeah, perfect. Thank you, honey.
I'm gonna try it as well.
Let it dry down.
Oh wow. So I definitely get the pear and the top note straight away. This juicy pear. You guys know pear is one of my favorite notes.
Really? I love pear too.
I love pear.
I love it as well.
It's kind of aquatic and juicy, right?
It can be, yeah.
I'm definitely getting a lot of caramel from it as well.
Yeah, we do have white caramel in here.
And how does it layer with Aphrodite? Is it mixing?
I think
like
it's
a mango
mixing beautifully. I love it. Honestly, I love it so much. It's gorgeous.
Sweet. It definitely brings out the sweetness.
And the fruitiness as
well.
Well.
Like the sweetness
Makes
that's in
it
the
more
fruit
fruity.
naturally,
Yeah,
right?
I love it.
Amazing. So, and they actually kind of match.
They look
a
so
little
cute.
bit, right?
They do.
I love this. I love this like iridescent.
Thank
so
you,
cute.
honey. Thank you so much. I love your bottle. This is so adorable.
Yay.
And I love the name Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Queen of Love.
Goddess
Right,
of
Goddess
love.
of Love.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. So cute. I love this so much. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Me too. I'm so
This
proud
is
of
freaking
you.
amazing.
Girl.
I'm very proud of you,
Thank
honestly.
you.
Launching something on your own takes a lot of guts and a lot of risk, and I'm sure it's been a lot of sweat, blood, and tears.
Absolutely.
So I'm really proud of you,
Thank
and I wish
you.
you all the best, guys. Check this out. It's amazing.
Aww.
So cool. Should we try this with lychee?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like we should.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, let's do it. I'm gonna put it on my other arm.
And Eden juicy apple as well, right?
Yeah.
That one's still.
Let's try that.
We have that as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this on. Oh my gosh, my dress is a bit tight there now.
There's also blotters under your phone.
I kind of want to try it on skin.
True.
Thank you, honey. Wow.
Lychee's kind of similar. I think lychee's a little bit tartar than mango.
Yeah.
And was it?
Wow,
the
that's super
perfume?
fruity.
That is
But
super
nice.
fruity.
If you like fruity fragrances, like really, really, really fruity fragrances, try this
Super
combination.
fruity.
This is amazing. They look so cute together. I love it. So cute.
Thank you.
you.
Amazing. Okay. So shall I ask my questions now as well? Is that
Sure,
okay?
of course. What were you saying about the perfumer?
Saying, this is actually one of my questions actually. So on the new one, you worked. Is it Fabrice?
Fabrice collaborated with Gabriella.
Who's done loads of your others, right?
Exactly, yeah. And Fabrice also worked on our Velvet Santal as well.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
The wedding one.
Yes.
Okay.
Did he work with you on yours?
No. But I've been doing a series of videos on perfumers.
Oh, cool.
So I was wanting to ask, like, how do you choose the perfumer? Like, how do you? Because some perfumers are famous for like particular things. Like Fabrice has made loads of lychee fragrance.
Oh,
and
right.
stuff, right?
Yeah, and
So
beautiful floral and chic fragrances.
Yeah.
Aphrodite and Kayali layer well together.
Let's try it, guys.
Woo! So we love these combinations. Guys, try them out and let us know what you like most with Aphrodite.
Yes. So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and guess who I'm here with? Can you believe it? It's the beautiful Mona KATTAN,
You're so sweet.
founder, owner, creator behind the Kayali fragrance brand, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. We have this new release, Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, and I know you have a super sweet tooth, right? You love sweets.
I do. A sweet nose and a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I can't use my sweet tooth as much as I like because I just gain weight so easily. So I try to smell sweet things all the time.
That's a good tip, right? It's good for your health and you smell good. And we of course had pistachio last year, which was like ice cream, and now we have the sweet shop as well, right?
Yes.
So we've got all the different sweet dreams for you to try.
Thank you.
But I also wanted to ask Mona some questions as well around sort of being the founder creator of a business. So obviously releasing a new perfume, you work with a different perfumer to create the different scents. How do you go about choosing who you're going to work with to create the scent that you have in mind?
It's kind of different every time we launch something. In general, I don't pick a nose. Like, we brief Firmenich, which is our perfume house, and they will brief some of their noses. Gabby's always a must because she works on so many of our fragrances. And occasionally I will pick one and say, can you also ask if this person will try to work on this brief and everything? You know, like you mentioned earlier, you've got noses who are known for like their florals or their chic fragrances, the gourmands like Olivier Cresp. So there are moments where you find like experts in a specific fragrance family, but generally speaking, I just give them the idea of the brief, what I'm trying to create, and then they brief it to people that they think would work best, as well as our usual noses that we work with too, just because they understand our DNA very well. And like after working together now since 2017, there's like such a long history, so they just get it much faster. But there are a lot of people on my bucket list I'm dying to work with.
Imagine.
Yeah.
You're going to work your way through all the master perfumers, I feel like.
Hope so. Trying my best.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hopefully. What about you?
Oh gosh.
Who's working on your fragrances?
So Ruth Mastenbrook creates mine. So she's
Is she with the perfume house as well?
No, she used to be with Givaudan. She
Okay.
trained with them, but now she's an independent. She has her own line.
That's really cool.
And I really wanted to work with a lady, and she's based in the UK
I
as
love
well.
that. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
It's really good. So I can go to the lab and check things out.
Super
and
cool.
It's all local as well.
Love that.
So
That's
really
awesome.
fun.
And that's amazing that she's from Givaudan as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
So in terms of the notes as well, so I feel like when you first launch with things like citrus and musk and vanilla, those are quite classic fragrance families and almost traditional notes.
Yeah.
Whereas more recently you've gone for more like unusual notes like pistachio, like apple, and now of course like the sweet shop.
Yeah.
So what sort of made that come about? What did you think? Did you think, let's just do something really unusual and different? And I know it's or if you just followed your passion, things that you just really wanted to smell?
I think just, you know, with time, you want to challenge yourself more. So I just want to keep trying to, you know, innovate. I want to disrupt. I want to make sure that I'm not recreating something we've created already.
Right.
Or what anybody else has created already. So it's just like, how can we make things different? And I think now I do still use a lot of the notes that I love. Like I'll always have some vanilla, always have some musk, tonka, things like that in the fragrances. But what I'm trying to do now more recently is when I hate a note, I try to use it.
Really? No way.
I used to hate violet, and it's in this fragrance.
Yeah.
I hated violet
you have
with
no
passion.
others with violets, right?
No,
Because it can be quite powdery and often with iris.
We have some in our Oudgasm collection, but in general, I used to like loathe violet, like with passion. some other notes that we've used too, like I used to hate so much. So nowadays, like whenever we're creating something, I use things we like, but I also take things that I've never wanted to use. And I'm like, how can we make this interesting and balanced and different? And I'm trying to be harder on myself to like experiment. Like I don't want to be cliche ever. So whenever it's like, whenever I feel like I'm repeating myself, you know, with our amazing team, we like collaborate and we're like, what could we try that's different? So, you know, I don't want to ever get complacent. You have to push yourself.
And I'm building on that. What do you think are the sort of notes of the future? Like, I feel like we've had quite a cherry phase in the world the past year or so. What do you think is maybe coming up, like future trends?
That's hard. You know, I spoke to Sebastian last year, Sebastian the perfume guy.
Yeah.
And we were talking about banana and it becoming a trend. I can't say too much more.
Oh,
But when we were talking last year, we were like, what?
But I feel what about fruit? It's more fruity trends, you think?
I mean, I don't really like to follow trends. I don't even think about it, to be honest with you, because I feel like whenever you start following trends, then you're going to be behind.
Yeah.
So just like take it from a place of like what you're trying to create. Like again, with vanilla candy, I was just trying to create like happy, fun emotions, because candy to me makes me feel happy and fun and youthful and like more carefree. So I think start there. Don't think about trends too much. I think when we think about trends, it's just like, then you're not going to be ahead.
Yeah, that you're already behind.
Exactly, yeah.
And then my last question.
You're trendy. You put popcorn in your fragrance.
I know.
I love that.
Yeah?
I love that so much. And by the way, popcorn flavored jelly bean is my favorite jelly bean.
No.
Whenever I get the mixed jelly beans, I'd go look for the popcorn and throw the rest out because it's just so unexpected.
It's just different.
I love anything unexpected.
Everything
I think that's
has
super
vanilla
cool.
and caramel and
I think that was so brilliant of you, and you should get kudos for that because that's just innovative and so cool.
You've got to be brave.
I
You've
love
got to
it.
be different,
I
stand
love
out,
it.
right?
Absolutely.
And so my last question around your limited edition wedding fragrances. I feel like people love them so much, particularly the female one as well. And now it's like if you see them on eBay going for like hundreds and hundreds of pounds now because people can't get hold of them.
Someone just stole our bottle here.
Are you serious?
We were looking for
it's
it.
probably
Gone.
on eBay right now for like £1,000.
It just disappeared.
That's
I'm
how
so
much
sad.
people love it.
It's really
Do
funny.
you think you'd ever bring it back with something similar?
I mean,
Maybe.
you know what? We always listen to our community. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
So,
Good answer.
stay tuned, Biz. Stay tuned. We did not expect it to take off that well.
Yeah.
To be honest, Dom, who is my amazing friend and hair guru and expert, it was actually his idea to create a wedding fragrance. We were chilling after I had gotten engaged, and he was like asking me like, what are you gonna wear for your wedding? And I was like, oh, I'll probably mix like Deja Vu and vanilla musk and a few other scents together to create something that I think would be beautiful for a wedding. And he's like, why don't you create a wedding fragrance? And I was like, okay. So we started working on one, but we did it as like an experiment, and we never knew it would be so big.
Yeah.
So the response was definitely surprising.
It's beautiful fragrance.
Thank you.
I think.
Thank you
And
so much.
I feel like I could smell it on you when you came to London before it was out.
I was definitely
I feel like you were
trying
wearing
things.
it.
And I'm always sampling, like I'm always
Yeah.
wearing samples at all times.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a really unexpected success, and yeah, we always will listen to our community. So that's all I can say. Otherwise, Cara is going to kill me.
So big thank you so much, Mona, for
Thank
chatting
you.
to me. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. I'm
And
so appreciative for you to be here with us and to celebrate with us, and you always give us so much love and support and energy, and I love that. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It
it's
means
a
a lot.
great brand, and it's
Thank
so
you.
great to have like someone as the face of the brand
Thank
who's
you.
actually the owner and
Thank
everything
you,
as
Annie.
well.
Thank you so
Super
much.
empowering.
Thank you.
So yeah, guys, let us know what your favorite Kayali fragrance is down below, and have you tried the new one yet? Let me know in the comments. You know I read all your comments, and I can report back to Mona.
Thank you so much, everyone. Mwah.